Birmingham for semi-finals day at the Yonex All England Championships. And what a lineup we have for you. Just looking at the order of play, we're going to start with men's doubles, and the two times beaten finalists Choong Fook and Lee Wan-wah of Malaysia. They're up against Jung and Lee from Korea. After the men's doubles, we will have men's singles and the former world junior champion Chen Jin of China up against the current world number 2 Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia. Following that, men's singles and the match that most of the home fans will have come to see. It's Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems, the former world and All England champions. They are up against the current world champions Nova Widianto and Liliana Natsir of Indonesia. Well, following that mixed doubles, we will have women's singles and Wang Hai-yun of Korea up against the very informed Tino Rasmussen of Denmark. After that, women's singles, a second men's doubles, and fresh from their win last week in the German Open, Wang Jiman and Lee Jae-jin of Korea up against the World Championship bronze medalists Ikeda and Sakamoto of Japan. Well, I'm Jill Clark, and I'm absolutely delighted to say that I'm joined here in the commentary box by 8 times All England finalist, 4 times champion, of course, Morten Frost from Denmark. Terrific lineup. Any match that really gets your interest?
I must say that all 5 of them are really very, very interesting, and they represent a quality in themselves, all of them. So I can't really pick one and say, obviously being a men's singles player, I think, oh, the men's singles are going to be great. But all of them are really good matches.
Yes, and I know you and I have been talking prior to the commencement of play here about Tina Rasmussen. I was just saying, very in form. Of course, she won the first Super Series event of 2008, the Malaysian Open, and caused a sensation last year when she won the Japan Open as well. So I particularly am looking forward to that women's singles encounter. But here we go, the first of our semi-finals, and it is men's doubles. The number 4 seeds, Choong Fook and Lee Wan-wah, twice beaten finalists here at the All England Championships. They're up against the Koreans, Jung Jae and Lee Yong Dae. Here come the Malaysians. Choong Fook leads them out, the left-hander. The veterans of the Malaysian team, both 32 years of age, and what a contrast to the Koreans. Lee Yong Dae, just 19 years old. His partner, 25, the more experienced. They, of course, are the number 6 seeds here in the All England Championships, and this should be an intriguing battle, no question of that. So the umpire, Ian Spear from Devon, just doing the coin toss. Well, I find it absolutely extraordinary nowadays that the scoring system has changed and we have a point per rally that players necessarily choose to serve. Of course, when you could only score a point when serving, it was a huge advantage to have the serve first and therefore the opportunity to get your points going. But nowadays, with any arena, of course, there is always a difference in ends, a slight drift. And certainly if I was out there, I would always choose which end I started in preference to serve. Anyway, the Korean pair, Lee Yong Dae, as I say, just 19 years of age. 3 gold medals at the World Junior Championships in 2005, which of course were staged in South Korea. Won the men's doubles and the mixed doubles and the team competition as well. So just looking at their path through to the semi-final. And the Koreans winning all of their matches in 2 straight games. Qualifiers in the first round. Second round against Mathias Boe and Carsten Mogensen. They are a class Danish pair. And then in the quarter-final, they beat Masuda and Otsuka of Japan. 21-9 that opening game. That was sensational. So they're obviously in good form, the Korean pair. So as far as the Malaysians, Choong Fook, the left-hander, 32 years of age, as indeed is his partner, Lee Wan-wah. 5th semi-final appearance here at the All England Championships, and remarkably, the first time they were in an All England semi-final was exactly 10 years ago. They have been beaten finalists twice in 2004 and 2006, but looking at their form so far in this year's All England Championships, like their opponents, very impressive indeed, including that quarter-final victory over the number 8 seeds, Alvin Yulianto Chandra and Lulik Hadianto of Indonesia. 21-15, 21-15 in just 29 minutes. So, as far as the Malaysians are concerned, not only twice All England finalists, of course, they were Olympic Games semi-finalists in Sydney, lost the bronze medal playoff match to another Korean pair, Ha Tae-kwon and Kim Dong-moon. The last Olympics, they were quarter-finalists, and once again, losing to another Korean player. So I don't think they particularly like playing against the Korean style. But I have to say, because I'm a little bit sentimental and they've lost 2 All England finals, I'd love to see them through to the final once more. And they're such charming people. Really, 2 of the nicest people in world badminton, Choong Fook and Lee Wanhwa. Always time to talk to me and my colleagues in the media. There is Ian Spear, our umpire from Devon. Paul Buffum from Lincolnshire is the service judge. So both these pairs have been in great form. So the Malaysians, 5th semi-final here at the All England Championships. The first 10 years ago. They know all about the pressures of these big matches. Of course, they've reached the final twice in 2004 and 2006, losing out to Jens Eriksen and Martin Lundgaard on both occasions. Both 32 years of age, and both have said that they probably will retire after the Olympic Games in
Men's
Beijing.
doubles semi-final between, on my right, Jung Jae, Lee Yong Dae, Korea. On my left, Choong Fook, Lee Wanhwa, Malaysia. Lee Yong Dae to serve to Lee Wanhwa, level play.
So the Koreans nearest to us as we look down on the court. The yellow shirts against the Malaysians, the left and right-handed combination. And that's landed just long of the back line. And Morton, of course, you spent some 3 years or so as coaching in Malaysia. You know these 2 Malaysians very well indeed. How will they be feeling this big match situation? They are experienced.
They are certainly very experienced, and as you rightly said before, I think that they know it's last chance, not only here but also for the Olympics a bit later in the year. So they would do anything to perform well here, to get qualified for the Olympics, and then obviously have another go and a chance of winning a gold medal.
I don't think there's any fear that they wouldn't qualify. They're currently number 4 in the world, but it's important to keep that ranking high so that they get a good seeding position in Beijing.
Yeah, you see, what can happen is that if you've got 3 pairs within the top 16, only 2 can actually take part, and then the National Association can choose between the 3 what 2 pairs are going through. So Wanhwa and Fook obviously want to prove that they are the top pair and they can do really well.
Service over.
Well, not only are the Malaysians veterans as far as age is concerned in the sport, but when you consider that they started playing together in 1995, this their 14th year in this men's doubles partnership. I can't think of any other pair that have played together that long.
Apart from the 3 months when I split them up because they were too lazy.
Morton.
But they got the message and have played ever since.
5-2.
I think it's definitely the Malaysians' favoured formation to have Lee Wan Wah at the back of the court, Choong Fook hunting the shuttle at the net.
Service over, 6-3.
Now this actually the fourth meeting between these two pairs. The previous three, it is the Malaysians who've won 2 of them. But all their previous encounters were back in 2006, so I guess, Morton, we can't pay too much emphasis or importance on that.
No, the Korean pair is only getting better and better. It's young people. They gain experience every time they play a match, and obviously it's getting better and better. And you can see the Korean team in general is doing really well. After a few years where they maybe not had all the best top players, suddenly they've got 2 or 3 pairs coming up again, and they're really playing well.
What I think is so remarkable about Yong Dae, just 19 years old, and usually in doubles it takes a number of years of experience to really understand the complex tactics that are needed, but physically he's a strong man.
He's
but
very strong.
I mean, he's incredibly aware on court. He always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
I couldn't agree with you more, and it's fantastic for such a young player to be able to do what he's doing and just jump in on the senior scene and then just do as well as he do.
Yeah.
10-5.
Well, this has been a great start to this semi-final by the Koreans.
Service over.
It looks like the Malaysians are a bit hesitant when it comes to their attack. They're not really going for the big smashes, but maybe it's because they know that the Koreans are so good driving it fast back that they tend to take a bit of the pace off their smashes in order to go in and see exactly what happened here, where Jung Jae Fook killed it at the net because there was no pace in the smash from Lee Wan Wah.
Oh, that's clever. Once again, taking the pace out of the shots.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the key for the Malaysians, because the Korean pair is really good on all the flat stuff, all the driving, the pace and power and all that. Got to take the pace out of the game and play a lot of blocks and get the lifts and all that. Control the net.
Good low serve from Lee Wan Wah. Nicely done by the Koreans.
Service over.
The power play.
11-8.
They have a 3-point advantage at the mid-game interval.
Tan Fook really not ready for that one. When he's playing such a fast lift, he's got to be ready, and he was not ready on that occasion.
Well, the Koreans, I thought when they reached the World Championship final last year in Kuala Lumpur, I thought they actually froze on the big occasion. I didn't think they produced the sort of form that they had shown earlier on in the tournament. But I think they've probably learned from that.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court
Well,
1,
most of the winners
20
coming
seconds.
from Lee Wan Wah in that partnership.
think when the Malaysian pair is playing well, it's mainly when Wanwa is on the move and really rushing into the net as well, and really trying to upset the formation. Otherwise, as you say, their favourite position is Wanwa at the back, and Fook at the front. But when they want to generate some pace into it, then Wanwa have to make the moves now and again. And when he does that, then they play really well.
I think the Koreans forgot that Jung Jae Fook was a left-hander. Lifted well long of that back line.
Service over. 12-9.
These flat, fast exchanges definitely suiting the Koreans more.
Fook made too many mistakes at the moment, and giving easy points away. It's been, I think, 3 or 4 lately, so that's a simple shot, not really under pressure, still a mistake, so just got to tighten it up a bit.
Yes, and I think the Malaysians perhaps are resigned to the fact that this opening game is drifting away from them.
Service over. 10-16. Service over. 17-10.
Yeah, he's right to go for it, that third shot. That's well inside.
18-10.
Oh,
I think
much closer than I thought.
Yeah, but I think the drift is into play here. 1-1, Fook is playing on the far side and find it difficult to find the baseline.
19-10.
Taekwon, reigning Olympic champion in the men's doubles, now coaching the Korean men's doubles team. Oh, good angle.
Service over. 11-19.
There's no doubt when the Malaysians are winning points, it's Wanwa scoring.
There's another error in front of the court.
Service over. 20. Game point 12.
8 game points.
Service over. 13-20.
So the opening game to the Korean pair. The number 6
First game won
seeds
by Yong Jae
safely through.
Yong Dae,
21-13 in just 12 minutes.
차이 나오면 내가 해보고 싶거든. 해보는 거 그럼 나왔을 때 그래도 나는 해본단 말이야.
Taekwon very calm in his instructions to his players.
고비가 한 번 올 수도 있단 말이야. 쳤을 때 시기 끝났으니까.
Well, half the errors coming from Choong Fook in the Malaysian pair.
Still 14 mistakes.
Yeah.
It was too quick. Not really a good game, so hopefully the Malaysians can pick up in the second here.
Orexi Manaki from Indonesia, of course, former world and Olympic champion himself, but now coaching the Malaysians. Quite a contrast in the way the two coaches were talking to the two different pairs. Orexi Manaki from the Malaysian team, really quite animated in the way he was talking to his players, lots of hand gestures and really getting quite upset and alarmed at his pair, whereas the Korean coach, Taekwon, very calm, quietly encouraging
Second game.
Jung and Lee.
Love all, play.
Main thing, I think, Morton, is that the Malaysians have got to cut out some of these errors. 14 of them in the opening game.
Yeah, they did not play a good game, and obviously wanting to win this one, then they simply just have to play better. That's all you can say. They must play better.
2-love.
Well, of course, I've given them the big build-up by saying how experienced they are and they know about these situations, playing in All England semi-finals and indeed 2 finals. But I guess if you know that it's your last ever chance to win their last All England Championships, you actually pile extra pressure on yourself because you say, this is my last chance, it has to happen now.
3-love.
I agree with you, but they should be able to overcome that. I hope we're going to get a good set here, and maybe it's going to be tight, but I believe Malaysians are actually standing on the good side and having a good chance.
Certainly made a good start to the second game. 4-love.
4-love. Service over. 1-4. Play, please.
Yeah, another
2-4.
error. Just seemed to snatch at that a little.
Good serve.
That'll certainly help settle the nerves.
Service over.
Choong Fook, who's made far too many errors. Playing a superb winner. Well, I know he was under pressure, but that's still in in world-class doubles terms, was a bad error.
Yeah, relatively easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would possibly, if I was 1-1, I would try to take over a bit more. Fook is really not playing up to his best, and if the partnership is going to survive, 1-1 is going to do that. Play the winners, make the moves, and play his partner good.
Oh, that's a great return of serve.
Service over. 5-6.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, but it was pretty close.
Service over. 7-5.
The Koreans might have a case.
Lee, thank you.
Well, he was taking the initiative, which is what you wanted to see.
7.
Yeah, it was a good chance. Quite unlucky, so yeah, but he's got to make those moves. That's good.
And the Koreans back level.
7-all.
Having been 4 points adrift at the start of this second game. Lovely play from the youngster, Yong Dae.
8-7.
Yeah, Fook tried to challenge him in flat play and really didn't get away with it.
Service over. 8.
Well disguised.
Yeah, it's the variation in pace from the back of the court. That time it was the drop shot, but they've played some nice little angled shots as well. Far more initiative taken in that rally by the Malaysians.
You have to give very good credit to the Koreans as well, because you have to remember they play on what they call the fast side. So in being able to control all those lifts they played in this rally is really due credit to them.
Service over. 9-all.
I think the Koreans, when they are on the attack, are far more effective, more penetration. Seem to be able to get the shuttle on the floor.
Yeah, but 1-1 Fook, they have to play more blocks, not really try to drive it back either flat or high, but just block it to the net and move in as quickly as possible.
Ten, 9. Service over. 10-all.
It's a good steep smash from Choong Fook.
11-10 interval.
Yeah, well wide of the mark. And this time Rexy Maneki looking a lot more calm.
He's feeling better.
Really was very animated at the change of ends, wasn't he? Well, neither pair really getting command of the front of the court.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So it's the Malaysians with the narrowest of possible margins at the mid-game interval.
11-10.
1 point.
Play.
Yeah, good low serve and was threatening, was looking for the third shot.
12-10.
One was low service, possibly one of the best in the game.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, he created his own luck because he really did take the shuttle so high, Yong Dae.
Clip the tape. The Malaysians really have to watch out when they play soft shots into the mid-court of the area. The Koreans are always driving it flat cross-court. So one of the Malaysians, the one that's standing at the back, really have to be awake and ready because they know they're driving it flat cross-court.
Thank you.
So fast with their rotational movement, the Korean pair. Jung moving back so quickly.
But they're set up by that cross-court smash. And Wanhua was not really ready, and then the lift was a bit too short and finished it off.
Yeah, pushed it long of that back line.
Service over. 13-12.
Typical left-hander finish, moving in on that half-court shot and then driving it really fast cross-court. That's the one. Here it comes. They're so typical left-handers. They always do that. But very efficient.
Malaysians with a 2-point cushion once again. Oh, that's a good shot.
Defense. Very good defense.
Well, the initial reactions there, first of all from Yong Dae, and then defensively from Lee Wanhua, absolutely extraordinary.
Well, I must say, it was really well played of Fook. He's really moving up now. He's playing much, much better. And the fight around the net there, he did well, even though that the Korean got the control at the end of the day. Before he would have made a mistake. This time he played it, he kept it in, kept it going, and Wan Wah saved it. So that was good.
Just long.
Service over. 13.
Yeah, great judgment.
15.
Change of angle. And Yong Dae wasn't expecting that across court.
And not only that, had the defensive shot got over the net, it was right into Chan Fook's forehand. So it was well played by the Malaysians. That combination of the cross-court smash and then having a left-hander standing on the other side was good. So we're going to get 3 sets?
Yes, I think we will.
I think so too.
16-13.
Yeah, frustration shown there from Choong Fook, throwing his racket in the air at the end of the rally.
It was a bit of a sitter. He had the chance.
Service over. 17.
It was a very clever return, because normally they sort of played lower, and this time he played up a bit up in chest height, which is very difficult to retrieve.
Yeah, really looking for the shuttle at the front of the court now, Choong Fook.
18-14.
And we're just 3 points away from the third game. If the Malaysians can convert.
Service over. 15-18.
Not the right place to smash.
No, not enough angle, not enough pressure.
16,
Simply
18.
too loose, and no chance for Chan Fook to cover that one.
Choong.
Now, they got the lead, the Malaysians, and since then they've gone a bit passive.
17-18.
Too content to defend in that rally. Your point earlier, Morten, about you wanted to see them blocking off the defence and moving forward.
Yeah, still want to see that. And I think when they do that, they stay in the rallies and they have really good chances of winning them. So. Oh. But that was again the cross-court drive.
Service over. 19-17.
Just missed. That's the one, see. But Wan Wah was there, covering it.
Service over. 18-19.
Obviously feeling the pressure.
Well played by the Koreans there. Had that one got over, they had got completely initiative and control of that rally.
18.
Look at how far Fook is away. It's going backwards.
2 game points now for the Malaysians to level this semi-final at 1 game apiece. One opportunity has been lost.
19-20.
But I'm telling you, it's not easy to serve now.
No.
19-20, and then your serve. There's a lot of pressure on that serve.
That was a good serve.
Yep. No trouble.
I do feel worried for the Malaysians every time they are defending.
I think the Koreans are really able to work their way through. They might not get it down on the first, second or third smash, but eventually they will get it down.
Yeah. 20 points all. Of course, we've got to have a 2 clear point winning margin. Extra points until that is achieved. So now a 3rd game point opportunity for the Malaysians.
Well played there. Well played by Fook. He took the chance. He played the low shot, and they got the benefit.
Play.
Flicking.
Yeah, goodness, he rushed that low serve, didn't he?
He certainly did. That was well played by the Korean, very well played.
21 all. Change of pace and change of angle on the attacking play, paying dividends. There's the little block.
22-21.
Once again going for angle rather than power.
Yeah, played it very steeply.
4th opportunity now to close out this 2nd game for the Malaysians.
Don't get it much better than this.
Oh, my word! Rexy needs to go and have a lie down after that rally. Can hardly bear to watch. Absolutely tremendous.
Thank you. On score, please.
Yeah, the psychological effect of winning a rally like that at this stage in the match could be decisive.
Could mean the world. Yep. It was a very, very good rally. It had everything in it. Absolutely everything.
Pushed long. So now, for a 5th time,
23
point for the Malaysians.
Play, please. Lee, you must get ready. Okay.
Yeah, Yong Dae. That's the second time. Yeah. The umpire has noticed that.
Yeah, that's it. Flick him. That's what
That's right. And we do have a deciding game. Thrilling 2nd game there. And The Malaysians on the 5th opportunity close it out, 24-22.
24-22, 1 game all.
Kamu mau letih apa mau fight? Oke, dia sudah habis, dia sudah letih. Ya, tapi kamu punya main jangan pikir dia habis. Kamu mau main, oke, mau lawan. Oke, wah, ingat dengar saya cakap. Oke, ya, clear, kamu punya main clear. Oke, ya, ini time kamu mesti mau fight. Oke, faham, oke, ya.
Yes, Choong Fook was in a position he could have played it, knew it was going to go wide. Oh, only one flick serve throughout that second game. And that was on game point.
Lee, can you wait? No, just wait off court. Lee, just wait. Time. Okay, wipe the court, please.
So the Malaysians with change of shirts now in red shirts.
20 seconds.
At the far side of the court, and my goodness, what a thrilling end to that second game.
Yeah, it was very good badminton. Had everything in it, and obviously what we predicted, a set for the Malaysians.
Final game.
Okay, then.
I like the word, obviously.
Come on, then, another prediction. Who's going to win this? Who's your money on?
Service over.
I actually think the Koreans are going to win.
Well, me being a bit sentimental in the fact that the Malaysians have lost 2 finals, I would dearly love them to finally win an All-England title.
I couldn't agree with you more. I know them very well, and they're very good friends of mine. But, I think the Koreans are playing more steady. They add on a lot of pressure, and I think they will keep doing that.
Service over. 1-2.
Service over. 39.
Service
They only
over.
had 1 flick serve in the second game, did the Malaysians. That was on game point. And they started the third game with a flick, that time not working. Oh, goodness, that took courage to do that.
You watch it all the way, and it's in, out, in, out.
Service over. 2-3.
Well, especially when your opponent is absolutely stranded like that, I think I would have been tempted to play it.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best advice.
If in doubt, give it a clout.
11-13.
Well, the Koreans still not happy with the court there. Feel that the court attendant hasn't mopped up the perspiration quite well enough. Right idea with trying to block that one. Wrong execution.
Service over. 4-2.
I think the problem is that the Malaysian pair have to soak a lot of pressure, plus they have to take initiative and still be able to play attacking badminton to win. And I think those two things can be maybe a little bit too much for them.
Just wide.
5-2.
Good call by the line judge.
Service over. 3-5. Service over, 6-3.
Oh, that's a very clever shot from Lee Wan-hwa.
Service over, 4-6.
Yeah, he's pleased with that.
Very pleased. One could have suspected he might not want to do that on purpose.
7-4. Service over, 5-7.
Good patient play, especially from Lee Wan-hwa.
6-7. Choong. Change.
Well, Korean's asking to change the shuttle. Choong Fook saying no, he didn't want to, and the umpire saying yes, he had to change the shuttle.
No choice.
No.
It's out.
Just long.
Service over, 8-6.
Oh, crikey, good call once again by the line judge. Great interception from Choong Fook.
Service over.
Read that quite beautifully.
7-8. All.
.45 minutes of action, and it's one game all, 8-all in the decider.
Service over, 9-8.
Oh, what
fast.
a smash.
It's very fast. The setup was fast.
10-8.
It's going to go wide.
Not happy with that one. That was
Service
silly.
over, 9-10. Service
So it's the
over,
Koreans who
11-9.
have the advantage at the change of ends in this
Jung Jae.
deciding game. 2-point cushion. But of course now the Malaysians have the better end of the court. The second half of this deciding game. Goodness gracious. Would you have thought that? Lee Yong Dae in that Korean partnership?
Yes. Yes, I would. Jung is the one that's attacking mostly from the baseline.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you. (11-9). Play.
That's the way they should play.
Service over.
So if they can keep up this pace and they can keep up the attack, and I think they have a chance, but it's going to be very tough for them.
Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please.
It bothered me in the opening game, to be honest, Morton, the fact that the Malaysians seemed too content to defend, and doubles is all about attacking play. You simply cannot, especially under the new scoring system, just defend and wait for your opponents to tire themselves out or make errors. That just doesn't work anymore.
No, you either got to be very, very good in your defence, but I totally agree with you. You have to go in there and take the initiative and score the points. But I also think that what could be very interesting statistics is to have a statistic say, how many points do they win on their own serve, and how many points do they win on the opponent's serve?
Play. Yes, you must get ready. Play. You've taken too long.
There you go. Your wish is our command.
That's quick.
Oh. All good.
Service over. 12-11. Service over. 12 all.
Clearly long of that back line. But it's interesting that with both pairs, most of their points won against the serve.
Yeah. I think in the new scoring system,
Yes. Tension.
the pairs that can win points on their own serve are the ones that's going to win. If they're good enough winning on their own serve, then they do really well.
Oh, great interception. Well, in the opening game, Choong Fook was definitely the weakest link on court,
12.
but now he's very much come into form. And into the lead. Oh, the luck of the net cord for the Malaysians.
14-12. Service over.
The margins between success and failure
13-14.
absolutely tiny. That shot hitting the top of the tape was staying their side.
That's good. Really good angle as well. The smash down the line is between the two lines,
15,
and it's
13.
doing a lot of damage. The one when he's getting underneath that one there. Well placed. As you can see, it's coming back to him again. Should it come over, it would have come back to Fook, and then he could keep working at it.
Oh, my word.
Oh, well played.
You
Well
won't,
set up by Fook and then finished by 1-1.
well, the knockoff
16,
was absolutely
13.
extraordinary. You won't see better than that. Awesome play.
The Malaysians have certainly lifted their game in the past 5-6 minutes.
Oh, that's
again.
nice. But it's cross.
Service over.
Sort of a soft mid-court area shot.
14,
Cross-court is
16.
it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Service over.
The lift from the Koreans.
17, 14.
Too flat. Intercepted beautifully from Lee Wan-wha. That's long of the back line. Oh,
18,
crikey.
14.
Nine judges made some superb calls all day. Once again, spot on. Just a
Play.
fraction long.
Time over. 6-1.
The Malaysians definitely had their opportunities in that rally. And the
Service
Koreans
over.
weathered the storm.
15, 18.
Clever angle, half-pace smash.
Service over. 19,
And now the Malaysians
15.
just 2 points away from a third All-England final appearance.
Lee.
Ah, it's a good return of serve.
Service over.
Good dominance at the net
16,
from Lee Yong Dae.
19.
Now the Malaysians hunting the net, controlling the front of the court.
Service over. 20, match point.
And they've
16.
earned themselves 4 match points.
Service over. 17, 20. Lee, play please.
Time's over.
That forehand is so good.
Yep.
18, 20.
This is where the Malaysians have to have the courage. Keep doing what they've been doing before. Unbelievable. the reactions of all the players, just extraordinary. 3 match points have come and gone. Just one more remains.
19-20.
Terrific. Well, I said that the Malaysians needed to have courage to keep doing what they've been doing, but what about the courage of the Korean pair?
It's excellent play. Excellent. I must say, though, that obviously it's played into the area where the Koreans are the best in all the flat play, and the last 4 rallies has been all about that.
Yeah. Extra points required until there's a 2 clear point winning margin.
Lock it. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's called that.
It's called good by the line judge.
That's way out.
21-20. Thank you. Enough.
It's way out.
Yes. Well, goodness gracious. Well, the umpire is allowed to overrule a line judge if he has seen a clear error made. And of course, we're privileged to have the replay. Oh, goodness, that's 6 inches out.
Thank you. 21-20.
Dear me, and what a time for that to happen. Understandable that the Koreans are so upset. Lee Yong Dae has been given a yellow card, a warning. And it means that for a 5th time, there's a match point for the Malaysians. Good courage from Lee Yong Dae.
It's fantastic to be able to put that away in his mind and play like that. That's really well.
21 all. Oh, the error from Choong Fook. And for the first time now, the Koreans
22,
have a match point.
21.
Just taking his time.
The mental approach.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
It's a good flick.
And the Koreans sink to their knees. What a match. The Malaysians had 5 match points. They failed to convert. And the Koreans, in contrast, their first opportunity. And they closed it out. But remarkable character and courage shown by the Koreans at the end of that match, because there was a shocking line call. There we have confirmation of the score. 23-21 deciding game.